Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting little video clip. I'm going to attach it, you won't have to look for it. The title is Clinton Busted, State Department Contractor Uploads Innocence of Muslims on 9/11. And what the producer of this video does is he shows how that information was uploaded on 9/11/12. And what the administration did through one of their contractors is they condensed that video so it would get more hits, which is what it did. It happened on the same day. The question is, at what time? I suspect that it probably happened after they heard about the event at Benghazi, unfolding the way it did. Now, what the producer of this video says in regards as to why Christopher Stevens was killed, I disagree with his synopsis. And I had commented on that in the comment section as well. He believes that Stevens was killed because he knew too much about the weapon transfers. Well, to me it doesn't make any sense, because they wanted him there to do exactly that. I had commented on numerous occasions, and if you look at MOV 01868, Benghazi is the key. The pieces of the puzzle all fit. You'll understand a whole lot clearer as to why I believe Christopher Stevens was killed. If they wanted to kill him just to kill him, his body would have been left at the facility with his aides, Smiths, but his body wasn't left at the facility. They killed him out of anger and frustration. They were assured that there'll be minimum resistance, since Hillary had already reassigned 14 armed guards a week prior to the scheduled meeting. All these events and all these points are critical. The scheduled meeting. Hillary knew that the ambassador was going to be there on 9/11/12. Now, she didn't want him to get killed. The idea, again, was to have him kidnapped. He was killed because Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty would not obey Obama's stand-down order. Now, something you want to do a little research on, the only person that can give a stand-down order in a foreign country is the President of the United States. He can't delegate that. He's the only one that can give that order. And that order was given not once, but twice, based on witnesses that have testified to that exact event. If Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods would not have intervened, then the ambassador, Chris Stevens, would have been kidnapped. And Barack Hussein Obama would have been a warrior president, and the entire America would be grateful for him having successfully returned the ambassador from being captured by Al-Qaeda, or the Mujahideen, or the Taliban, or the ISIS, or ISIL. That never would have happened if Doherty and Woods would have obeyed Obama's order. They killed the ambassador out of frustration and anger because they were told there'd be minimal, if any, resistance. Doherty and Woods and the other two contractors killed over 60 of the insurgents. That's why Obama didn't talk about it. He didn't want to know any more. He knew enough. That's why he went to bed, and the next day he was chirpy-eyed in Las Vegas on one of his idiotic fundraisers. That's all he's good for, is fundraising and spending money, the American people's money. Anyway, what's interesting about this video, and the reason that I'm going to attach it, is because it shows how this was planned. This meaning this Innocence of Muslims video. They needed to come up with something in a hurry to cover their asses for their botched attempt to kidnap the ambassador. That's what happened, folks. That's what I believed happened, folks. And that's what I believe we're going to find happen, folks. if and when this investigation is completed by the Congressman Trey Gowdy out of the Carolinas. Watch the video. And again, I totally disagree with what the author of the video said with respect to what happened and why it happened to Ambassador Chris Stevens. He's entitled to his opinion like I'm entitled to my opinion. And if we live long enough, hopefully we'll learn which one of us was right. I told you what I think. I told you what this individual that made this video thinks. The question now is, what do you think?